I'm your host, Natalie Reina, and what a thrill it is to see all beautiful faces here for this Monday afternoon game. Happy Monday, guys. Way to kick off your week in style. Now, players, I don't know if you saw this, but over the weekend, Martha Stewart opened her first restaurant. Yes, the Bedford. It's right on the Las Vegas Strip. Interesting choice of location, but can't wait to see how that goes for her. And guess who came out to celebrate? Snoop Dogg. Yeah, he came to the opening, which is interesting because Googling this, I figured out Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg are actually really good friends. Yeah, there they are cheersing at the opening. Apparently, they've known each other for like 5 years. Instantly, they had this wild connection. Snoop Dogg says he can really be himself around Martha, and she brings out the best in him, which is adorable. You know, Martha Stewart taught him to make the perfect pot roast, and Snoop Dogg taught Martha to roast the perfect pot. Isn't it wonderful in a friendship when you see both people growing? Weed in their backyard. Anyway, folks, y'all came here to play some poker, and poker you shall play. Here's how Cash Live works. We're going to give you 2 cards. Those are your whole cards, and then we're all going to check out a flop together. From there, you, my friend, have a decision to make. If you're looking at the flop and you like what you see, go right ahead. You do it. You swipe right. You go all in. Alternatively, you know what? If you're looking at the flop and there's nothing there for you, don't stress. You can always swipe left and use a fold. Here in Cash Live, we give you 3 folds to use in our first 6 preliminary rounds. When those 6 rounds end, the players have earned the top 5 chip stacks. They sit and play at what we call the final table. And it's there that we get to watch them battle it out for some big cash prizes as well as the title of Cash Live Champion. Get it? Got it? Fantastic! Because this Monday afternoon game of Cash Live kicks off right now. Welcome everybody joining me here. I've got Huey, Amelia, and Casey at my feature table. We've given you your 2 whole cards. You've got your opponents across from you. What are you waiting for? Let's dive right in. Let's check out your first flop of the day. The flop is the Queen of Diamonds, the 8 of Spades, and the King of Clubs. Okay, folks, take another good look at the cards we gave you. Take one more good look at that flop because it is decision time. Swipe right if you want to go all in. Swipe left if you want to use one of your 3 folds. As well, players, a fun thing about Cash Live, we give you a rebuy to use. That means if you do happen to get eliminated in rounds 1 or 2 or 3, don't worry, sit back, relax, you're automatically re-entered into the tournament with slightly less chips. Hey, decisions are in. Let's check out that turn card. The turn card is the King of Spades. Okay, the board pairs on the turn. Maybe you've got trips. Perhaps you just made quads. Let's go to that river. The river card is the 10 of Diamonds, and that does it for round number 1. Did you have fun in round number 1? Let's go over to the results page. Let's see how y'all did. In round 1, our high hand went to Vajah with 4 of a kind kings. Wow, quad kings for you. Mr. Workin' Cup and Slow Rose. Wow, you can get in on the Martha Stewart Snoop Dogg action. Also had that hand. Our chip leader is Card Guy 29, swerving his way with 60,000 chips. And we're moving on into round 2. Let's check out another flop. The flop is the 3 of Clubs, the King of Hearts, and the Ace of Clubs. Okay, folks, you know what to do. Take a look at that flop because it is decision time. Swipe right to go all in. Swipe left to use a fold. Hey, players, what's Snoop's favorite season? The drizzle. Kind of weather to drizzle. I butchered it. It's fine. You got where I was going. Decisions are in. Let's go to the turn card. The turn card is the 9 of Spades. All right, new suit on the board. Let's go to the river. The river card is the 7 of Hearts. That does it for round number 2. How'd you do in round number 2? Yeah, we're rhyming now, just like Snoop. Let's go to the results page. Let's see how you did. The high hand went to Simplies with 3 of a kind aces. Trip aces for you. TikTok 420 also got that hand. Our chip leader is Omega with 131,000 chips. 1,430 of you move on into round number 3. Let's check out another flop. The flop is the 10 of Diamonds, the 6 of Hearts, and the 7 of Spades. All right, folks, you know what to do. Make your decisions. Okay, why does Snoop Dogg use conditioner? Faux frizzle. There we go. Totally redeemed myself. Decisions are in. Let's go to your turn card. The turn card is the Jack of Clubs. Okay, new high card. Maybe you just stole top pair away from one of your opponents. Let's go to the river. The river card is the King of Diamonds. That does it for round number 3. Let's go to the results page. Let's see what you guys managed to make of that board. The high hand in round numero 3 went to Omega. Wow, our past chip leader with the ace high straight, the Broadway straight. Sleepy Brown and Kitty Skies also got that hand. Our chip leader is he wants to suck your blood. He's got 210,000 chips. 1,133 of you move on into round 4. Let's check out another flop. The flop is the 3 of clubs, the 2 of hearts, and the 9 of diamonds. All right, folks, make your decisions. Who I got joining me at the feature table? I've got Kiki, I've got Rosie Posey, I've got James223, and Jameski92. James, you guys have the same name. Do you guys know each other? Probably not. All right, decisions are in. Let's go to your turn card. The turn card is the 9 of hearts. Again, the board pairs on the turn, but as Danny Mac asks, do you really give a darn? Let's go to the river. The river card is the King of Hearts. That does it for round number 4, and because it is round 4, rebuys are no more, so we can go head on over right to the results page. Let's see how you did. The high hander went to Mactor. Good to see a friend with a full house nonetheless. Kings full of 9s. Mark V Poker and Evili also got that hand. Our chip leader, hanging on to the chip lead with 264,000 chips. 1,053 of you move on into round number 5. Let's check out the flop. The flop is the 5 of spades, the King of Spades, and the 7 of hearts. Okay, players, decisions on your nizzles on you. I don't know. Swipe right and go all in. Swipe left to use a fold. In my round 5 feature table, I've got Nick 1209, I and Tigress, Breezy 86, and Z Crazy Hen. Sup, players? Hope you're having a fantastic Monday. Decisions are in. Let's check out your turn card. The turn card is the Jack of Hearts. Okay, 2 flush draws on the board. Let's go to the river, see if one lands. The river card is the 6 of Hearts. Hey, good news if you had hearts in your hands. Did you love that board? Did you not? Let's go to the results page. Let's see what you did. The high hand in round number 5 went to Jane D, the old Jane Doe, with the ace high flush. And wow, you're the only one who got that hand. Our chip leader is Mel Upshaw with 458,000 chips. 683 of you carry on into round number 6. This is your last preliminary round. Congrats to all of you who have managed to make it this far. You know what? That ain't easy. So pat yourselves on the back. But do remember, if you want to make it to the final table, you've got to be above our final table cut line, which at the moment is sitting at 324,000 chips. So players, with that in mind, let's check out your last preliminary flop. The flop is the 9 of spades, the 3 of clubs, and the 6 of spades. Okay, folks, for a lot of you for the last time, swipe right and go all in. Swipe left and use a fold. That is, if you have any folds left and if you want to use them. Players, if you don't make it to the final table, don't sweat it. Stick around, be a spectator. Maybe you'll learn some poker tricks, tools of the trade. Hey, decisions are in. Let's check out that turn card. The turn card is the 4 of diamonds. Okay, the 5-7 gives you the nut straight. Let's go to the river. The river card is the 7 of clubs. I'll bet you some of you were nuts about that, river. Let's go to the results. Hey, you know what, guys? That's the end of the prelims, which means we got to give some love to our min cashers. Yes, these are the top 300 players coming out of round number 6. Give them some love. We got Deshamari, Black 1990, Ronnie, Reedy. Wow, do you guys know each other? Tony, Big Fishy, and Jeremy, and, you know, Cash Live making connections. As well, we can fire up the Jets for our bubble person, 420 Larry, sitting off just 20,000 chips outside of that count line. Don't worry, Larry. We'll see you at the final table soon. But players, do you see those 5 names in front of you? Those are your top 5 Monday masters of the trade. Those are your final table izzles. But before I get a chance to introduce them properly, it is time for us to fire up the final table. Woohoo! All right. You know, for the life of me, this whole time I've been trying to remember one Snoop Dogg song, and I can't think of a single one. Drop it like it's hot. There we go. All right, players, let's dive right into this thing. I spit on myself. Let's check out your first final table flop. The flop is the 7 of hearts, the ace of diamonds, and the 10 of diamonds. All right, folks. before you do anything, take a good look at that board. Take another look at that flop because it is decision time. Swipe right to go all in. Swipe left to fold. Remembering you just get one fold to use. And joining us here at the final table today, we've got Godbolt, Donovan M, Shanbor, Shadow Void, ooh, spooky, and Va. Hey, you made it. Decisions are in. We've got a two-way all in. Let's see what you're working with. All right, we've got Godbolt in the top spot with the 8-7. Okay, a pair of sevens for you gives you bottom pair. You also could hit, oh, not quite. No, not quite on a straight draw. We've got Va with a 10-2. The Doyle Brunson gives you a pair of tens. Okay, right now that is the highest pair on the board. So right now Va is in the lead, but let's go to that turn card. The turn card is the 6 of spades, or 6 of clubs. Okay, what does that do? Okay, Godbolt, now you could hit a 9 for a gut shot straight. Va, however, still in the lead with that tens. So that means Godbolt, you want to hit an 8 or a 7 or a 9. Otherwise, Va could be taking this hand. Let's go to the river card. The river card is the 6 of hearts. Wow, all right, Va ends up making 2 pair on the river with 10s over 6s. And that means, you know what? You're taking this hand. And you know what? I love it when the short stack takes the hand because that means I don't have to say goodbye to any of you. We still get to keep hanging out because we're now 5-handed moving on into final table hand 2. Let's check out another flop. The flop is the 9 of spades, the 6 of clubs, and the 6 of spades. All right, folks. Decisions are on you. Swipe right to go all in. Swipe left to use a fold if you got one left, which only applies to Va, our chip leader, and to Godbolt. All right, right now Va is in the Cash Life sweet spot. Yeah, they've crushed over $1 million. Oh, and we've got a 4-way all in. Godbolt decided not to use their fold. Let's see what we got. All right, Donovan M, what are you cooking with the 8-3? Shanbor has the King 3. All right, dominating Donovan. And then we've got Shadow Void, who's got the Jack 10. Okay, Godbolt, what about you? The Ace-7. All right, no one actually landed much on that board. That means Godbolt's in the lead, simply with Ace High. Let's go to the turn card, see if we can get some excitement happening here. The turn card is the 2 of clubs. Okay, did that change literally anything? No, y'all are just trying to hit a pair here. Right now, it looks like Godbolt is still in the lead with the Ace High, so fingers crossed someone else can make a pair here. Let's go to the river card. The river card is the Queen of Clubs. Wow, Ace High takes the hand. Alrighty, well that'll do it. Godbolt take this one, and that means, oh, Shadow Void. Shanbor had the next highest one with that King, so that means unfortunately you are being eliminated on the side pot, but you're going home with $5, so congrats to you, friend. And guess what? We're moving on 4-handed into final table hand number 3. Let's check out another flop. The flop is the 9 of clubs, the 5 of clubs, and the 6 of clubs. All right, folks, everybody in the club getting tipsy. Decisions on you. Swipe right and go all in. Swipe left to fold, Godbolt. What are you going to do with that 9 high board? Hopefully some of you have clubs in your hands and are able to make a flush. Shanbor in the lead with 1.14 million, overtaking Va. Hey, decisions are in. We got a 3-way all in. Godbolt did decide to use their fold. Let's see what we got here. All right, Shanbor has the 10-6, okay, on a flush draw and has mid pair. Va has the King Jack. All right, overcards. We've got Donovan with the Ace-9. Oh my gosh, Donovan, what a hand. Highest flush draw and highest kicker on that pair of 9s. All right, Donovan, that means right now you are in a great spot, but let's go to the turn card. The turn card is, oh, the Ace of Diamonds. If you weren't in a great spot before, you sure are now. Donovan now has picked up a pair of aces to go with those 9s. All right, Shanbor, you want a 6 to come down to make trips. Va, you are drawing dead. Otherwise, let's go to the river card. The river card is the Ace of Hearts. Wow, okay. Donovan ends up taking this hand with a full house. Ace is full of 9s. Jeez Louise, Donovan. That means, oh, Va, I'm sorry. We got to say goodbye to you. You're getting eliminated on the side pot, but $10 going home with you today. So congrats to you, friend. And we are now 3-handed, moving on into final table hand number 4. No folds left. Let's check out another flop. The flop is the 5 of hearts, the King of Diamonds, and the 10 of Diamonds. Okay, folks, like I said, no decisions are left to be made, so we can just go ahead and flip over some cards and see what our players are bringing to final table hand number 4. All right, we've got Shanbor, your chip leader, with the King-7 top pair for Shanbor. Godbolt has pair of 2s. Okay, the mighty duckies, but they're not giving you much luckies. We've got Donovan with the 8-6. Yikes. Okay, Donovan, you're going to need some serious help here. You're going to need a runner here. Right now, Shanbor is in a serious lead with that pair of kings, but Let's go to that turn card. The turn card is, oh, the 10 of hearts. Okay, the board pairs. Godbolt, it's down to you. You need to hit a 2 on this river and a 2 alone. Otherwise, this game is over. Let's go to the river card. The river card is the Ace of Clubs. That does it. Shanbor, you are today's Cash Live champion. Congratulations to you, my friend. That $30 grand prize is all yours, baby. You are the Cash Live champion for this Monday afternoon. Godbolt, Donovan M, so great having you. You're going home with $20 and $15 respectively. So a huge congrats to you. But Shanbor, that virtual bracelet is all yours. Players, thank you so much for being here today. As always, what a pleasure to kick off the week with you. If you haven't yet, make sure you head on back to our home screen and invite your friends. It's the next best way to make money on Cash Live. When you invite a friend, for every player who plays using the link you send them, you automatically get $1 in your Cash Live account. Send it to 30 friends. It's just like you made it to the final table. Player, thank you so much for being here. I am your host, Natalie Reina, signing off, wishing you a wonderful Monday afternoon. Wait, what's brown and rhymes with Snoop? Dr. Dre, get your head out of the gutter, guys.